Hey guys, Morgan here with Buckskin Lumber Company. Now I know we've all told our wives that this is about 6 inches, right? This is about 6 inches. But how do we know that's true? What does your tape really tell you? So we were messing around with our sawmill today, getting everything set up, and what we found was your tape lie. So I'm gonna have Garrett come on in. We're gonna zoom in on a bunch of different tape measures that we have and show you what we found and why you're probably getting incorrect cuts. So as you come in close, we have our Woodland scales up top. And yes, we did modify that, but we have, well, here's our contenders, right? We've got a Harbor Freight, we've got a Stanley, we've got a Woodland Mills scale, and we've got a Machinist's straight edge here scale, another, I don't even know what the heck this one is, Swanson, and then this guy, see-through YMS. Some of this stuff is, let me get that squared up real quick for you guys so you can see this. Okay, some of these things are actually things that I just picked up at estate sales, but I want you guys to see the difference here. Everything 1 inch is all in a line perfectly. Whoop. Well, actually I got the 2 inch on that one. Sorry. Stand by. Stand by to stand by. Okay, there. Now our 1 inch is all in line, right? 1 inch all across there. But look as we go, what happens to two of these tapes? We're on at about 12 inches, 16 inches. We start noticing some difference. On the way out to 24 inches. If you look, the Woodland Mills scale here has shrunk a 1/4 of an inch. Okay, our Stanley scale, our Harbor Freight scale are perfect. Our Machinist scale is perfect. Our Big Yellow scale, whatever the hell it was, is perfect. But this one has also not the same. What you guys can clearly see is not every tape measure is created equal. So you need to lay out your measuring devices at some point in time and determine which ones are garbage. This one here, you would sure think it's got all the cool stuff on the back, that it's really cool, right? It's really nice. Well, I'm done with it. It's garbage. I can't trust it. The only thing it's good for is a straight edge. And I don't know, it's obviously not straight anymore, but I know that that one's no good. We also could see the 1/4 inch loss of length on the Woodland Mills magnet. That kind of sucks because I've been going off of this for a long time and I don't know when it shrunk. I just noticed now. So, yeah, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to attach this scale because I like the fine tunedness, so to speak. I know. And that's what I'm going to mount to my scale, clamp it into place, and get set up for my measurements of, you know, when I'm cutting my beams, I'm going to be cutting 7x7 beams. So I want that, you know, tape, that mark, the indicator on the sawmill right on 7 inches so that I know that I'm getting a true 7-inch cant. So it kind of sucks on this. That's my 1 inch indicator as well as just my straight ruler. And obviously my 1x1s would have been getting smaller and smaller and smaller as I went. So what I'm going to do here is confirm that 2 inches is still 2 inches on this one. But one thing I did notice when I laid these two Woodland Mills scales together, and like I said, I've cut these in half before. So this one is a 1/4 of an inch shorter than that one. I don't know if it came that way or not, but I honestly, I just don't know when that happened. So I believe that this one, I'll still be able to pull my 2x6s, cutting my 2x material on the kerf indicator line, and I should still get my 2 inch stuff. So I'm actually just gonna check that real quick and confirm 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, right on 2 inches. Right at the same, every one of these has been the same measurement. You know, from the dark line there to the dark line there has all been just shy of 2 inches. So you got your kerf in, you know, your kerf in there too. So I'm gonna actually put this one back on the sawmill and set this at the 2 inch mark so that I can pull full 2 inch boards. But I'm also going to go on ahead and figure out how to mount this one into place on my sawmill so that I can still get my total outside dimensions on my beams. All right, guys, I'm going to show you my quick fix to, making sure that that tape mark is right. So what I did was taking a known good tape measure. I set my blade height down there at 2 inches from my kerf, my bottom set blade, so that I know that my boards are going to be 2 inches thick, right? So then I came up here and I made a mark with my indicator on here where 2 inches was. Then I threw my tape measure on here, lined everything up, and went ahead and wrote my numbers in the good old Sharpie, the old trusty, let's call it, all the way down to 24 inches, so that I know, guaranteed, beyond a reasonable doubt, that this measurement matches a known good tape measure. And then, knowing that this 2-inch indicator here is still good, I went ahead and put it right in the middle of my, right on the bottom of my 2 there. That way, so that I know when I put the indicator in there, I'm getting a 2-inch board. Following that kerf indicator mark all the way down, I'll get my 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x10s, whatever I want, just fine, while still being able to use an actual tape measure for my overall outside dimension of my beams. So, once again, guys, if you found this helpful, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. It helps. We don't get paid to do this gig, but we might like to someday. Have a good one, guys.